self-inductance. It is most important topic. Now already we have seen that when the increase in current passing through this coil which opposed by the self-induced counter EMF in it. So counter it is nothing but you can also say the back EMF. So when we increase in current in this coil which will opposed by the self-induced EMF in the coil. Now similarly when we decrease the current passing through this coil which also be opposed by the self-induced EMF induced in the coil. So from that we can say that the property of coil or the circuit which opposes the increase and decrease in the current is called self-inductance. So it is most important. It is a property of material which oppose the increase in and decrease in currents, and this property is called self-inductance. So now the self-inductance, it is denoted by capital L and its unit is Henry. It is measured in Henry. Now let me see the coefficient of self-inductance. So now the coefficient of self-inductance can be defined in three ways. First, self-inductance of coil means flux linkage per ampere. So already I told you the flux is produced due to this current, and the value of this flux it is also depends on the value of current. More flux will produce for more currents. So here the self-inductance of coil means flux linkage per ampere. Now suppose we are taking one coil having n number of turns, and when current passing through this I ampere current passing through this coil, it produces 5 Weber flux. So as per definition, the flux self-inductance, it is nothing but it is the ratio between flux linkage per ampere. So here we can write self-inductance is equal to L is equal to N phi. N phi it is nothing but flux linkage divided by I. So if the N is equal to 1, that means the coil consists of 1 turns and it produces 1 Weber flux. When 1 ampere current passing through this coil, then we can say that L is equal to 1 Henry. So if we can write this equation in words, thus if a 1 ampere current is passing through the coil which causes a flux linkage of 1 Weber turn, remember 1 Weber turn, then the inductance of coil is said to be 1 Henry. So this is the one way to define the self-inductance of this coil. Second, it can also define in another way. So already we have seen that in electric circuit the current is directly proportional to the EMF and inversely proportional to the resistance. So here in magnetic circuits current flux is produced due to this current. So here we can provide flux here. Current is directly proportional to EMF. Here flux is directly proportional to MMF. MMF it is nothing but magnetomotive force. It is a force to produce magnetic flux is called MMF. Whether EMF? EMF is the electromotive force, a force which is required to flow of electron or the flow of current. Similarly, where in electric circuit here it is resistance, a property of material which oppose the flow of current is called resistance. So here, a property of material which oppose the flow of magnetic flux or to produce the flow of magnetic flux is called reluctance. Do you understand what is the difference between EMF and MMF? Reluctance and resistance, and flux and current. MMF it is nothing but a force required which is produced to magnetic flux, and it is directly proportional. And reluctance, that means it is a property of material which opposes the flow of flux. flow of flux. So here reluctance. So phi flux is equal to 5. MMF, it is nothing but magnetomotive force. It is directly proportional to number of turns of the coil and current passing through this coil. Both are responsible to produce flux. If more, and it is directly proportional. And this flux is inversely proportional to reluctance. And reluctance is denoted by S. It is inversely proportional. More flux will flow through the circuit if the reluctance is less. So here we can write this equation: phi divided by I is equal to N by S. Now this equation, both sides multiply with N. So our equation becomes N phi divided by I is equal to N into N divided by S. Already we have seen that in previous case L is nothing but N phi by I, and S is directly proportional to S and inversely proportional to mu 0 mu R A. Already you have studied resistivity in the electric circuit. Resistivity, it is nothing but R is equal to rho L by A. So here the resistance, or we can say that this reluctance, is directly proportional to L, inversely proportional to mu 0 mu R A. A is the area, mu 0 is the permeability of air, mu R, that is the relative permeability. So we can put the value of L and S in this equation. So here L is nothing but N square by I. Here N square, N phi by I is equal to L here. Here N square, remember, N square by S. Just put the value of this S in this equation. So here L divided by mu 0 mu R A. Now our another equation of self-inductance, L becomes L is equal to mu 0 mu R A N square divided by L. So from this equation you can also find out the value of the self-inductance of the coil. Now it can be defined in third ways. Already we have seen L is equal to N phi by L. So we can write N phi is equal to Li. Now both sides multiply with negative sign and differentiate it. So here minus sign, both sides we are applying minus sign, and it is differentiated with respect to time. So d by dt is equal to minus N phi is equal to d by dt minus Li. So here N is constant, it is independent to the variation of time. So here we can take minus N as a common. So our equation becomes minus N d phi by dt. Similarly in this side L is also independent to the variable quantity. So it is taken as a common. So minus L di by dt. So minus N d phi by dt, it is nothing but, according to Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction, that is the induced EMF. So already we have seen in the Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction. So minus N d phi by dt, it is nothing but EMF induced in the coil or the conductor, is equal to minus L di by dt. So if di by dt, it is nothing but rate of change of current. So if di by dt is equal to 1 ampere per second, then E is equal to 1 volt, then L is equal to 1 Henry. So do you understand? If the current of coil changes by the rate of change of 1 ampere per second, as a result 1 volt induced in the, or 1 EMF or 1 volt is induced in the coil, then the inductance of the coil is said to be 1 Henry. So these are the three ways to define the self-inductance of the coil.